Good evening, residents and friends. Tacia Wan San Hao. Selamat petang. Vanakkam. Salam sejahtera dan selamat malam kepada anda semua. Pertama sekali, saya ingin mengucapkan terima kasih kepada anda kerana sudi meluangkan masa untuk datang ke Stadium Woodlands ini. Dan saya tahu anda sekalian berada di sini kerana anda mau mendengar apakah yang akan kita cakapkan, kongsi dengan anda. Kerana ini anda rasakan adalah saat-saat yang penting dan genting bagi masa depan anda dan anak-anak anda. Sepanjang tempoh kempen ini, saya berbesar hati kerana berpeluang bertemu ramai sekali penduduk Marsiling UT. Saya juga rasa sungguh terharu kerana ramai penduduk Melayu di sini memberi kata-kata perangsang kepada saya. Malah ada yang mengatakan bahawa mereka akan berdoa untuk kejayaan saya. Terima kasih banyak-banyak kepada anda sekalian di atas doa restu anda. Saya telah melakukan banyak lawatan dari rumah ke rumah, pasar, pusat makanan dan MRT. Dan saya telah pun mendengar banyak maklum balas daripada anda penduduk Marsiling. Saya faham keperluan dan aspirasi anda. Keperluan dan aspirasi anda tidak banyak berbeza dengan masyarakat Melayu Islam kita keseluruhannya. Dan saya akan berusaha sedaya upaya untuk memenuhinya. Masyarakat kita telah menyampai banyak kemajuan dalam pelbagai bidang, termasuk pelajaran, pekerjaan dan juga keagamaan. Ramai kawan-kawan saya dari luar negeri begitu kagum dengan apa yang dilihat di Singapura. Mereka rasa kagum kerana sungguh pun kita bukan sebuah negara Islam. Namun kita mempunyai lebih daripada 60 masjid dan kita juga dapat melaksanakan ibadah kita dengan bebas dan baik. Malahan, pemerintah turut memberi sokongan kepada masyarakat kita untuk membina masjid-masjid kita melalui MBF ataupun dana pembangunan masjid. Ini adalah satu keistimewaan yang tidak diberi kepada agama-agama lain. Semasa saya di kawasan undi Bukit Batok East dahulu, sebuah kuil Buddha misalnya telah didirikan di kawasan tersebut. Dan pentadbir kuil menceritakan kepada saya betapa sukarnya usaha beliau untuk mengumpul dana sebanyak $15 juta untuk mendirikan kuil baru itu. Nah, ini kerana mereka tidak mendapat manfaat seperti dana pembinaan masjid yang dikhususkan untuk masyarakat Islam, di mana pemerintah membantu mengumpulkan sumbangan gaji daripada para pekerja Islam kita yang kemudian disalurkan kepada MUIS untuk menubuhkan masjid-masjid baru. Saya rasa itu satu kelebihan, satu nikmat yang dirasakan oleh masyarakat Melayu Islam di Singapura. Dalam bidang pelajaran, ramai anak-anak kita berjaya ke peringkat pos menengah. Dan lebih ramai juga sekarang semakin cemerlang dalam pelajaran mereka. Termasuk mereka yang menerima pendidikan ukhrawi. Malahan baru-baru ini 2 orang daripada anak-anak kita dari lulusan madrasah telah berjaya bertapak ke Menara Gading dalam jurusan perubatan. Itu satu titik sejarah yang harus kita banggakan. Saya melihat kemajuan yang sama juga di Marsiling, di kalangan masyarakat kita. Ramai berterima kasih kerana telah diberi banyak peluang di Singapura. Seperti kata seorang penduduk yang saya temui, kita telah melihat bahawa PAP telah mengotakan segala apa yang telah mereka janjikan. Dan kita tidak pasti bahawa parti-parti lain dapat membuat sumbangan yang sama kerana kita belum lagi lihat sumbangan mereka. Yang pastinya, PAP adalah parti yang akan sentiasa berada di sisi anda. Kami akan melalui perjalanan bersama-sama dengan anda dan kami tidak keberatan untuk menyingsing lengan baju dan bekerja keras untuk memperbaiki lagi kehidupan anda. Di Marsiling, ramai yang telah menerima manfaat seperti program peningkatan lift dan program peningkatan rumah. Kerja-kerja peningkatan kami untuk manfaat anda bukan setakat itu sahaja. Dalam manifesto kami memberitahu tentang program-program selanjutnya seperti pembangunan bersepadu di kawasan MRT Marsiling di mana kami akan membina sebuah pusat makanan, pasar raya dan kedai-kedai lain. Namun, lebih penting lagi, kami akan meluaskan dan mengadakan pelbagai program baru untuk memenuhi keperluan anda, penduduk Marsiling. Saya akan berikan tumpuan khusus kepada 3 golongan, iaitu kanak-kanak, warga emas dan golongan keluarga yang memerlukan. Saya juga akan bekerjasama dengan Kementerian Pembangunan Negara atau MND untuk membantu keluarga-keluarga yang telah menjual rumah mereka sebanyak 2 kali dan sekarang tidak ada tempat tinggal. Anda telah pun mendengar apa yang dikatakan oleh Perdana Menteri di rapat umum di mana program baru yang dinamakan Fresh Start akan dimulakan. Dan saya akan berusaha untuk membantu penduduk Marsiling untuk menggunakan program tersebut. Saya mahu terus memperbaiki kehidupan anda, penduduk Marsiling. Saya akan berikan sepenuh perhatian saya dalam hal ini. Dan untuk melakukannya, saya perlukan sokongan kuat anda untuk memberi mandat yang kukuh kepada pasukan PAP di Marsiling UT. Kami merupakan teman setia anda, bukan SDP, bukan pihak pembangkang. Adakah anda melihat mereka selepas pilihan raya ataupun mereka terus lesap selepas tu? Hanya timbul sekali lagi semasa musim pilihan raya. Walau seberat mana pun, kami tidak pernah mengabaikan tanggungjawab yang diberikan. Kami tidak timbul hanya 5 tahun sekali. Dan itu merupakan janji kami. Dan anda telah pun melihat sumbangan yang telah kami berikan. Pilihan raya adalah penting. Ia bukan sekadar memilih mereka yang pandai berucap atau berhujah dan mengeluarkan kertas kerja sahaja. Pilihan raya adalah peluang anda untuk membuat pilihan tepat. Pilihlah mereka yang amanah, yang cekap dan yang akan bekerja keras secara ikhlas untuk menjaga masa depan anda dan masa depan anak cucu anda. Pilihlah pasukan PAP di Marsiling UT, undilah PAP, sokonglah PAP. Dear residents and friends of Marsiling UT, thank you for your support and your presence this evening. On Friday, you will vote who to choose for Marsiling UT. This is a very important decision, as it will decide what kind of Singapore your children and grandchildren will inherit. Yes, that is the crux of the matter. It is not just about the next 5 years, but about our future. Many have spoken on this, but it is a point that cannot be overemphasized. Imagine the amount of damage that can be done if the wrong people are elected, even for just 5 years. As we all know, that it is difficult to build, but so easy to break and destroy. Once broken, it is very difficult to put Singapore together again. And we are talking about our lives and the lives of our children and grandchildren. We should not play with their lives. We should not play with their future. This evening, there are 3 things that I wish to share with you. First, I want to say that we have heard all about your aspirations, hopes, and needs. All 4 of us have done extensive groundwork to reach you and to hear you. I have visited all the 140 blocks of flats in Marsiling. I visited markets, coffee shops, and MRT station. In fact, there are residents who tell me, Madam Halima, I have seen you 3 times. I said, maybe you've seen me too many times. They said, no. But just to tell you, we've seen you a few times already. I have heard what matters to you the most. I identify with them because I have 5 children, and I too worry about them. When I said at the press conference to announce my candidacy in Marsiling UT that we are servants of the people, I truly mean it. To me, being a servant of the people simply means that we are here to serve you with our heart and with full dedication and commitment. We will work very hard, something that we are never afraid of. In fact, I must say that I want to thank you at this point of time for the tremendous support that you have shown when we walked the ground. Some of you were so kind, you reminded me to take care of my health and not to overwork. Thank you very much. Although Lawrence and I have been here for a few weeks, the PAP has served residents of Marsiling UT for 50 years. It is not just a few weeks that we are here, and has brought you much progress. I have served people almost my entire life. I served in the labor movement for 33 years, fought for workers. Many of you are here. Thank you very much for your support and for the strong support that you continue to show me. Some residents that I met in Marsiling that were from Bukit Batok East also remembered what I have done for them, and they have thanked me. Once again, thank you, residents who have supported me. We are not part-time MPs. We roll up our sleeves and we work on the ground to serve you. We are always close to you. My second point is to say that polling is an important exercise. It is not just a question of choosing a party or a person who can speak well and sound impressive when you hear them, but you need to ask yourself beyond words and speeches, who can really take care of you? 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 The PAP has shown that we have a strong track record and have consistently and conscientiously stood by you. We have stood by you. In good times, in bad times. Working in the labor movement, we went through many economic crises and we stood by the workers. We went down, we explained to them, we helped them find jobs. We make sure that they and their families do not suffer. And this is our track record. It is not a track record of coming out with papers, policies, and debates. We do the action on the ground. In Marsiling, progress is evident. Many residents told me that they will vote for the PAP because they have seen a transformation. From an undeveloped area, Marsiling has become a bustling town, well connected with so many facilities. And it is not just the older people who are interested in Marsiling. During my house visits, I see a lot of young people. They have moved in. They want to stay close to their parents. They buy BTO flats or resale flats because there is the special government grants given to them to stay close to their families. I met young people who say that they were able to study because of the additional support that they had received from the Marsiling community, and they are grateful. I must tell you, I met a resident in Block 3. As you know, Block 3 are our rental flats when I was doing my house visits. I met a resident who told me from a rental flat in Block 3 that she has a kid who is studying in NTU, National University of Singapore, National Technological University. And she was at that time supervising the work of a primary school daughter. She is full of hopes for them. So do not write off our residents from the low-income families. They are full of hope. They have aspirations. They may have fears and concerns, but they know they will be assisted. They know that we will work, we will walk, we will take care of them. We will assist them. We will help them to do better. The PAP has delivered results and will continue to do so. We are the party that truly cares for you. And we don't just say some nice words to make you feel happy, to feel good. We actually do, and we fulfill what we say. And that is the PAP. That is our creed. From the beginning, it will continue to be our creed. We don't just talk. We don't come up with papers, with policies only. We make sure they are implemented. We make sure that they really benefit the people. I hear many heartwarming stories of how our volunteers even care for our elderly, our frail residents. Let me give you an example of one resident who actually helped a frail elderly man, bathing him, washing him up, cleaning his house, taking him to the doctor, and even making sure that he is protected, that nobody comes and abuse his assets, exploit him until he passes on. And she does it because she wants to do good. She is a resident of Marsiling. I have an 80-over-year-old volunteer who visits our residents in the rental blocks, the frail, the elderly, the lonely, the alone, the single. And this is the culture that we have deeply embedded, that the PAP have deeply embedded. Culture of love and care that we have established in the areas that we serve. Again, as I said, we do not just talk, we walk the ground, we hold your hands, We help you in your moments of need. We give hope and we bring cheer. My third point is to share with you what we want to do in Marsiling UT. To make Marsiling UT a much better place, a much better home for you. We plan to enhance the green spaces and park connectors, rejuvenate the rail corridor to provide a green link between UT and Marsiling. We have plans for an integrated development near Marsiling MRT station with a supermarket, hawker center, and retail options that will bring convenience to you, our residents. Many of your blocks have gone through the lift upgrading programs, home improvement programs, and many other upgradings. But beyond just the infrastructure upgrading, of great importance to me is the social glue in Marsiling, where everyone can feel that they are valued and have a place. Everyone is valued and feel that they have a place in Marsiling. I think that's important. That's the social glue that we want to strengthen in Marsiling. I will look at how to strengthen existing programs and introduce new ones, especially for 3 groups of people: children, the elderly, and needy families. I will work with many different sectors. I will work with the government. I will work with the voluntary welfare organizations in order to achieve these goals. Our goal is only one. Our goal is to make sure that you have a better life, that your welfare is taken care of. Our goal is not to promote our status, our position, our power, and that is not important. Our goal is to make sure that you have a better life, your children have a better future. That is important to us. And to give our hand, give the help to those who need them the most. The Prime Minister has just announced the Fresh Start housing scheme, which allows families who have sold their flats twice to purchase another flat, subject, of course, to some conditions. I can see that many residents in Marsiling will benefit from this scheme, and I will work with MND to help you benefit from it. There is so much that we can do to improve your lives, dear residents, but we need your strong support and endorsement. Will you give your support and endorsement to us? Will you give your support and endorsement to us? Will you give your support and endorsement to the PAP? Thank you. On a personal note, I just want to thank all of you from the bottom of my heart for the outpouring of support, prayers, and kind words that you have sent to me when my mother was hospitalized recently and you found out about it. It was a tough journey for me. She has been in the hospital for more than a week, and I truly struggle, having to put up a bold front, having to continue campaigning these 9 days, and having to struggle with her in the hospital. I wish, of course, I could spend more time with her. I am glad that tomorrow is cooling off day. I will be with her to cool off for the whole day. So that is my promise to my mother, that I will be there the whole day for her, starting from tonight, after this rally. This is always a challenge for us. This is always a challenge for us in public office that nobody sees. We also, like you, suffer anguish, pain, and fears but we cannot show those pain, fears, and anguish. We have to continue with our work. But I am sure that with so many support from you, it will make our work much easier, because whatever happens, we have to put the interests of our people before us. Let me again end by asking you to give us a strong vote. Vote for the PAP. Vote for the PAP. Vote for the PAP. Thank you.